Silo Rebel Sports is live. Rebel Red sponsors include C&D Cattle, First Texoma National Bank, Ford's Guide Service, Razor Blade Salon, Olivia's Jewelry, Texoma Ready Mix, Taco Casa, Roll-Offs, K&D Customs, Lumped Injectables and Beauty Box, Parker and Mitchell Heating and Cooling, Crossing Arrows Hot Shot, First United, Rebel Nutrition, Hot Shots Coffee, S&L Collision Center, Red River Pet Resort. Rebel Red sponsors also include All Seasons Contracting, Triple Threat Baseball Club, Texoma Pit Stop, and Real Fishing Guide Service. It's time for Silo Rebel Baseball. Here is your voice of the Rebels, Kevin Farr, and the best fifth grade sportscaster in the business, Asher Ludrick.
Ready to start game two here from Silo Billy Jack Bowen Field today. So first pitch swinging for Hugo. Fleeks grounds out as Blaine Beecham, the starting pitcher, the freshman. And gets a ground ball on the first pitch. Out there at first base. We'll give you the Rebels defense here in just a second as there's a strike call. And that one just off the plate for a ball. So Beecham, the freshman, on the mound as that one just fouled off. Just got a piece of that. Blaine making his first varsity appearance of the spring season, getting the start in this one. So defensively for the Rebels in this contest, Charlie Gardner plays third, Zane Sander at shortstop, Britton Salisbury at second, and it's Braden Hill at first base. And Beecham working quickly, ready to go as that one called strike three. Got him on the fastball looking, and there's two quick outs for Beecham. To start the game. Rocks and fires the first pitch here, and it's low for a ball. Worthy is the batter for Hugo. That's Colby Worthy.
Silo Rebel Sports is live.
And that one is low, 2-0. Here comes the next one from Blaine, and just missed. So he falls behind in the count. Here, 3-0. Gets a strike called that time as Worthy taking all the way. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher Ludrick on commentary. Rebels won game one, 14-0 as strike called on the inside corner. And the count goes full here to Worthy. Beecham rocks and fires and just missed for ball 4 on the payoff delivery. So let's see. Looks like it's going to be Wilson, the batter. Yep, DK Wilson. Casey Spaulding with the complete game victory in the first contest. And the pitch from Blaine. It's outside for a ball. Rebels a little bit shorthanded. Some injuries as Dr. Thomas, the Rebel shortstop, dislocated his shoulder last week. Here's a pitch outside, throw to second. In time, they get him stealing. House guns him down to Sander covering at second base. Worthy's thrown out trying to steal the bag, and that'll end the inning for Hugo. As the Buffaloes go scoreless once again in the first. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of 1. And it's Hugo nothing. Silo coming to bat. So here we go to the bottom half of the first inning. Zane Sander will lead things off for the Rebels here. Silo improved to 8-2 on the season and still undefeated in district with that first game win, as this one high and tight for a ball. On the mound, Tristan Fleeks for Hugo. Sander went 1 for 4 in game 1 today. Let's see. This is just Fleek's second appearance on the mound. He has pitched 2/3 of an inning on the season. As this one swung on, ground ball to third. Bobbled there by the third baseman, Scoggins, but he throws over in time to get the out. Sander is retired for the first out of the contest. So walks an issue for Fleeks in his only appearance of the season. He walked 5 in 2/3 of an inning for Hugo. Colby Smith to the plate now for the Rebels. He's DHing as Colby's having some arm issues as well. Watches that one low for a ball. Here comes the next pitch from Fleeks. It's bunted at the plate and foul. So the count even at 1-1. Colby went, he had 2 hits in the opening contest, both those singles, and stole a couple bases. Fleeks eyes the sign, and he's ready to go. Rocks and fires in the dirt for ball 2. Glad you're along with us this evening here on SoloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. Kevin Farr, along with my man Asher Ledrick. That's 5th grade commentator in the business. As Asher got things started today in game 1 on the play-by-play. Here's a swing and miss. Took a hefty cut at that one.
He was all on that one. Trying to just pull it, but
couldn't connect. You see Fleeks out there kind of blowing on his hand. Cool afternoon and headed to evening as this one's inside, nearly hit him. So 3-2 count. Here's the payoff pitch from Fleeks, and that did hit him. Too far inside. Colby's hit by the pitch, and he'll be aboard at first. We'll see if Colby wants to run in this one. He, as I mentioned, stole a couple in game 1. That's Charlie Gardner to the plate. Gardner had a double. Drove in 3. That one over the head of the left fielder off the wall. Nearly went out of the park. Fleeks comes set, and the pitch high for a ball. Rebels with a 14-0 run roll win in game 1 today. That's the second of the 2 district contests. As Fleeks slicks him back at first. Comes the pitch to Gardner, and that one's in there for a strike call. Rebels will be in action in the Rattan tournament coming up starting on Thursday. That's a 4 p.m. start time against Tupelo in the first round. Tough opening round matchup as that pitch low and away, and Colby's off and running, and another stolen base for Colby Smith. Now in scoring position. Rebels have a chance to take the lead right here, Asher.
only thing Charlie really has to do is, like, hit a double.
A single would probably work, but we'll see as he watches that one up and in.
Well, it depends, like, where he really hits it, though.
So 3-1. Fleeks checks second. Here's the pitch home, way outside. It's ball 4. And here's Smith. Takes off to third as the ball trickled away from the catcher, Worthy, and Colby's able to reach third base. The head first slide. So Jared House to the plate now. Jared had a couple hits, 2 RBIs in game 1. Added to his team leading total. He's got 12 batted in on the season and a chance to add to that total right here. Runners at the corners. Pitch home is high for a ball. The throw going to second as Gardner steals it and it sails into center field. Smith's going to score, and it's 1-0. Gardner swiped the bag, and Smith takes off home on the throw, and the Rebels have scored their first run of game 2. Here's the next pitch to House. Low and away. It's 2-0. So Charlie out there at second. He's in scoring position. Pitch home from Fleeks, and it's in the dirt. All Rebels in game 1. As they won in the 5-inning run roll, 14-0. But look at second. Pitch is low and away. It's ball 4. House draws the walk. We're going to have a runner for him out there. So it looks like it's going to be Jake Langley. So Langley in to run. So Britton Salisbury to the plate now, and Salisbury looking for his first hit of the day. 2 aboard with 1 out. Fleeks comes set. Checks Gardner at second. Pitch home, and it's low. As I mentioned, it'll be the Rebels and Tupelo, 6 o'clock, the scheduled start time on Thursday, and we're going to try to have that for you. If the weather cooperates on Thursday, try to have that for you here on SiloRebels.tv from Rattan. Should be a good matchup. The Tigers, one of the top-ranked teams in Class B. And that pitch is low for a ball, blocked by the catcher, but not before the runners take off and advance on the pitch in the dirt. Gardner on to third. Langley down to second. 2 in scoring position here for Britton Salisbury. And let's see, what's Britton got on the season? 9 RBIs. That was second on the team, only behind House coming in. Here's the pitch. Strike called as Salisbury squared and pulled back to take the strike. So that should be our next action here on SiloRebels.tv on Thursday from the opening round of the Rattan tournament. Pitch low and away. 3-1. Rebels will be back here at home on Monday. Big district matchup with Idabel, who is currently the only other undefeated team in the district, as that pitch low for ball 4. But Idabel has only played 2 district games. This will be the Rebels' 7th district contest. Idabel 2-0, both those wins over Antlers. They were supposed to play Hugo yesterday, but that got rained out. Sean Weaver to the plate now. Bases loaded with Rebels, and there's a strike call. Weaver had a hit, is only at bat in game 1. Fleeks rocks and fires. This pitch bunted and fouled. Rebels were looking for the squeeze play, but Weaver fouled it off. Now 0-2 to Sean. Let's see. He's got 9 RBIs on the season. That was tied with Salisbury. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on the pitch just on the outside corner. So Weaver goes down swinging, brings Braden Hill to the plate. Hill batting at .286. Grounded out his only plate appearance in Game 1. Here's the pitch from Fleeks, and there's a strike called. Fleeks ready to go once again, and the next one is in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher, but not far enough for Gardner to advance there at third base. Rebels left them loaded once in Game 1. Trying to score him here as that pitch on the outside corner for strike 2 to Hill. Brighton 4 RBIs on the year. Fleeks rocks and fires that one, and it's inside and low to even the count. You going on Thursday, Asher? We're going to have to leave at lunch.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's the pitch in the dirt. So the count goes full, bases loaded, runners are going to be moving. And the payoff pitch, it's up and in for ball 4, and there's a run across for the Rebels as Gardner scores on the walk. 2-zip. And the same issues continue to plague Fleeks with another walk. Here's the next pitch, swung on, and slapped into right field for a base hit by Landon Langley. 1 run is in. Here comes the second to the plate as Salisbury scores, and Langley motors on down to second on the throw in. The Rebels tack on 2 more. It's 4-zip. Langley was first pitch swinging, and Landon doubles his RBI total on the season there. Just a little flare out to right field as Jake Langley and Salisbury both score. Hill down to third base. And the first pitch here is low to Gabe Hernandez. Ninth batter in the order to hit this inning, and he watches that one just a little bit low as well, 2-0. Next pitch, swung on a missed. Hugo had a couple of district games last week during spring break. Dropped both of those to Antlers. Here's the next pitch, and it's low as well. Swung on, I think he just got a piece of that one. But the count evens at 2-2. See what Gabe can do here. 273 the average, 5 RBIs on the season, and the pitch home is in the dirt. 3-2. Another full count here for Fleeks. Payoff pitch swung on and missed. As it might have been a little low, but he went after it and couldn't connect. And Hernandez goes down swinging. Silo picks up 4 runs, just 1 hit in the first inning, but the Rebels make the most of it and leave a couple on. 4-0 Rebels as we head to the second from Billy Jack Bowen Field today. So we move on to the second inning here from Silo today. This district 3A8 matchup. So after today's action, the Rebels will be halfway through the district schedule already. Their 7th district game in this one. And Beecham back out on the mound. And the first pitch swung on and missed. Wilson chased that one. Here's the next one from Blaine. And just got a piece of that one. Now 0-2. Beecham pitched a couple of innings in JV action in Florida last week as a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Blaine records the first out of the second inning on the strikeout. Brings Coulter to the plate. Roxon fires that one, just missed off the corner. 2 strikeouts now for Blaine. Here's the next one, and swung on, nubbed foul up the first baseline. Mentioned the Lady Rebel softball team earlier. They were victorious. A couple wins in the Latta Festival today. As that pitch upstairs from Beecham. 2-1 the count here to Coulter. And the next one, breaking ball in the dirt to move it to 3-1. Lady Rebels beat Plainview 6-3 and also Tupelo 4-1. And those 2 victories. Slow pitch action this afternoon. And inside and tight for ball 4. Hugo's got a base runner. And let's see, it's going to be Scoggins to the plate. James Scoggins. So Rebels call time. Gardner's going to get some sunglasses over there at third. The western sun blowing him up. Here's a bunt fielded by Beecham. He's going to toss the first for the out, and the throw goes to second. They don't get Coulter, who dives back in. Hill was trying, looking for that double play there. So the batter out at first, Beecham to Hill. Coulter in scoring position. Arrieta the next batter, and he watches the breaking ball for a strike called. That's Giovanni Arrieta at the plate. 2 down here in the second. Beecham looks at second. Pitch swung on. Comebacker to the mound. Fielded there by Beecham. Throws to first, and another scoreless inning for the Buffaloes here in the second. No runs, no hits. A man left. Walked one, but did not matter as he left him stranded. On to the bottom of 2 as it's Silo 4 and Hugo nothing. Bright and sunny afternoon here from Billy Jack Bowen Field in Silo. And the Rebels, after batting 9 in the first inning, going to send the top of the order back up here in the second. And let's see, we may have a new pitcher for Hugo, and we will. As Fleeks lasted 1 inning in his second appearance of the season. He'll head back to center field, and they're going to bring in Dakota Coulter to the mound. And Coulter, the right-hander, he's making his 5th appearance, 5 innings pitched, and the numbers have not been good to Coulter through his 5 innings of work this season. So he has allowed 17 runs, 16 earned on 12 hits in 5 innings. Four strikeouts, but 8 walks and 7 hit batters, and 15 free passes awarded in those 5 innings. And he takes the mound here with the Rebels already up 4-0. So let's see here. Zane Sander will be the batter. Hugo 0-4 in district play. They dropped a couple games to Valiant early, and then last week those 2 to Antlers, 12-2 and 6-2, as the first pitch to Sander is low. Here comes the next one from Coulter, and it's outside. Two-0 delivery. This one's low and inside, 3-0. So Coulter once again having difficulty finding the strike zone for Hugo. 3-0 count. Fires that one low and inside, ball 4. So Sander is aboard with the leadoff walk. Colby Smith heads to the plate. He's going to square Sander at first. Throw over, but he's back in time. So the Rebels halfway through the district season with this contest. They've got 2 games next week with Idabel. 1 the following week with Valiant, and then the final 2 of district play. Well, they actually, the final 4 of district play the following week. They've got a couple with Antlers and then 2 with Tishomingo. As that pitch outside gets away, Sander was motoring to second, so he's going to be there safely. No throw. In scoring position now for Colby, who squares, pulls back, and watches that fastball inside. Nearly got by the catcher, but blocked there as Worthy got over in front of it. Squares again, and that one bounces in for ball 3. The district standings look like this. The Rebels alone at the top with 6-0 record. Idabel's 2-0 in second, or just behind them. Antlers at 4-2, thanks to those 2 losses to Idabel, as a strike called to Colby. Kingston sits at 2-2. Tishomingo at 2-2. Valiant's 2-3. Hugo 0-4. And Atoka also 0-4 in district play. Here's one inside and hits him. So Colby squared on the 3-1 pitch, and that one sailed inside, and it was going to be ball 4, but gets it the hard way that time. So back-to-back walks by Coulter in relief. We'll see what the Buffaloes decide to do here. They threw their main 2 pitchers in game 1, Worthy and Wilson, along with Scoggins. So they're out there talking about it right now on the mound. So 2 aboard. Coulter stays out there to face Charlie Gardner, who squares and watches the strike called. See if the Rebels are actually bunting here. Scoggins is way back at third base. Not really worried about it. Staying home. Okay, Sander tries to steal as that pitch missed for a ball. Next one way outside, nearly gets to the backstop. Worthy saved that one. And Coulter's going to look Zane back at second base. Silo a 14-0 winner in game one. He's going to bunt this one up the third baseline, but foul. So count even to 2-2 to Gardner. Lady Rebels with 2 softball wins today, as I mentioned, and we'll have the Lady Rebels game on the air next Tuesday. Their next home game next Tuesday when Kiowa comes to town. Should be a good matchup. 2 highly ranked teams. As this one swung on, popped up on the infield. Infield fly is on. Second baseman's going to grab it for the out. Scroggins with the catch. I think the Lady Rebels were ranked 3rd in their class this week. Kiowa's right near the top in theirs as well. They had a slugfest back at Kiowa back in the season opener. Here comes Sanders, still in third, and he's going to be in safely without a throw. Stole that one on the pitcher, Coulter. Smith was moving as well. So Colby gets another stolen base. Double steal there for the Rebels. 2 in scoring position for House. And Jarrett's got more RBI opportunity. Swings on this one and drills it down to the left field corner. 1 run is in. Here comes Smith to the plate. A 2-run double, stand-up double for Jarrett House, and the Rebels lead 6-0.
Hopefully they can keep this going on and they can try to get some more runs in. I mean, that was a pretty good hit. I mean, RBI double. That's what it did. It's kind of like the hit Jackson got in the last game.
Well, that one was hammered down into the left field corner there by House. Langley's back out to run. 6-0 the lead. And there's a strike called to Britton Salisbury. Next one to Salisbury is fouled off, and it'll be strike there. And so Silo has added to the lead, 6-0 now. 0-2 the count to Britton. Coulter checks second. Now he's going to throw there, looking for the pickoff, but Jake Langley's back in safely. So 0-2. See if Britton can get something in play and advance the runner here with 1 out. This one swung on, and it's hit in the air towards center field. Coming in is Fleek's going to make the grab. Shallow center field on that pop fly. 2 outs. Bring Sean Weaver to the plate. And here goes the runner, headed to second. Langley headed for third. Langley's in a pickle now, and he's going to be thrown out. Well, started to try to steal the pitcher, Coulter. It never comes set, steps off and throws him out. Langley is out on the play. Coulter to Scoggins and then Gillian for the out. Rebels pick up 2 runs on 1 hit. 6 runs on 2 hits thus far for Silo, but they lead 6-0 heading to the 3rd. So on to the 3rd inning. Silo up 6-0. They have outscored Hugo 20-0 thus far today. Buffalo's taking a lot of time. Beecham is playing catch here with House, awaiting the batter. Going to be Jake Santillan to the plate for Hugo. And Beecham back out there on the mound, ready to go for his 3rd inning of work. Pitch swung on and yanked foul. So thus far for the freshman on the mound, he has faced 7 batters. Struck out 2, walked 2. And that pitch is low and away. Here's the next one from Blaine, and it's a strike call. 1-2 the count. Blaine delivers that one upstairs. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the next one in the dirt. Fired that fastball low. Shadows starting to overtake the diamond here at Billy Jack Bowen Field. As the Rebels looking for their 9th win of the season. And that one's in the dirt, ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Santillan. And let's see, we're going to have first time to see Clayton Keith today at the plate for Hugo. Pickoff attempt at first base. Not in time there. Here's the next one from Blaine. Upstairs. Throw to first. Now a tag by Hill, but no runner there. Goes to second as the runner had broke, and they get him stealing on that one. That's kind of an odd-looking play as it goes from House to Hill to Sander for the out, but they still get it. Pitch was a ball. So a 2-3-6 caught stealing there. Pitch for a strike called. This one's fouled off. One and two. And Blaine delivers. Strike 3. As Keith goes down swinging there. 3rd strikeout of the day for Beecham. Blaine just motoring along out there. And back to the top of the Hugo order. It's Fleeks at the plate. With 2 down, breaking ball drops in there, strike 1. Here comes the next one from Beecham. And it's in the dirt. Count even to 1-1. Tosses that one upstairs. 2-1. And there's a strike called. Fleeks taking all the way. Count evens. Beecham delivers. Swung on. This one's laced just past the diving third baseman Gardner into left field. That's the first Hugo hit off of Beecham today. Comes with 2 outs here in the third. Next batter's Gillian for the Buffaloes, and he'll take strike 1. That's Malachi Gillian at the plate now. Checks the runner. Pitch is swung on and fouled. Just up the third baseline. And the 0-2 way upstairs. Shadows have pretty much taken over most of the infield. Now, sun's still in the eyes of Langley out there in left. As that one sails outside. Count is even at 2-2. Blaine checks the runner. Pitch comes home. Swung on and fouled. Next pitch swung on, and that one's fouled straight back. Ready to go on 2-2, and the breaking ball's called strike 3 on the outside corner. As Gillian watches it for the strikeout. That's the 4th of the day for Beecham. And Hugo is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a man left in the third as the Rebels continue to lead 6-0. bottom of the third inning now. Here from Silo today, Kevin Farley with Asher Ludwig. And Coulter's back out there on the mound for Hugo, and his first pitch sails to the backstop for a ball. Sean Weaver, the batter. It's 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Rebels. And that one's outside. Just 2 hits thus far for Silo. But they have also been walked 5 times and hit twice, so 7 free passes. A 2-0, and it's inside and low. Coulter in danger of issuing the 8th free pass of the game. And taking all the way, Weaver watches ball 4, and there it is. Leadoff is aboard. So Weaver on first, Brayton Hill at the plate. Hill drew a bases loaded walk for an RBI his first time up. Watch that one low. And the pitch from Coulter, that one's in the dirt to the backstop. Runner's going to advance. Weaver heads on down to second base on the wild pitch. That one up and in, nearly hit him. Braden would like something to hit here, but may not get it. Here's the next one, and it's in the dirt. Ball 4, another walk. And here comes the Hugo coach. May have a new pitcher. Before Landon Langley comes to the plate, it will be a new pitcher for Hugo. Be the 6th pitcher of the day coming up for the Buffaloes when we come back. Tell you about the new hurler here on SiloRebels.tv. So it's going to be James Scoggins back to the mound for Hugo. He came on in the final inning of game 1. And he will come on here with 2 on and nobody out. Mentioned the Lady Rebels softball team. They are ranked 3rd in the state in Class 4A in the state slow pitch rankings. They'll be in action in the Stonewall tournament this weekend. And as I said, back home here next Tuesday. And we will Try to broadcast that one for you from the softball field down the way as they take on Kiowa. It's ranked 7th in Class B and, Class A. And they'll be looking to avenge one of their 2 losses. The Lady Rebels lost to the Cowgirls back in the season opener, 12-10. All right, here we go. Scoggins on the mound to face Landon Langley. And his first pitch swinging, pops it up to right field. Coming in as the right fielder, reaches up, makes the catch. So Langley pops out to right. Now Gabe Hernandez up. He slaps this one to left, and it's going to get over the head of the left fielder. Rolling all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. They're going to hold Hill at third base. Got a late break on that one, and it's going to be an RBI double for Gabe Hernandez. First pitch swinging there. So 2 in scoring position for Zane Sander this time. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike call. That was a looping curve that ended up in the strike zone. 0-1. Here's the next one, and bounces in there for a ball. The Rebels have added a run on a Gabe Hernandez double. Here's the next one. This one swung on. Skied towards center field. Racing back is Fleeks. He's not going to get there. 2 runs are going to score as this one rolls to the wall as well. As Sander burned them that time. Got that one over the head of Fleeks, and it's now 9-0. Hill and Hernandez score. Colby Smith to the plate. Zane picks up a couple of RBIs there. First pitch to Colby's the ball. And he's got an RBI opportunity. Here's the next one from Scoggins, and it's in there for a strike. It's been all Rebels from the start. They have scored in every inning they have batted today. At least the run. This one behind Colby.
It nearly hit the bat, though. Oh, right behind.
Yeah.
Stuff has happened.
The look at second. And the pitch home. And Colby pops this one. Shallow right field, racing out as the first baseman. Wilson's not going to get there. Right fielder can't get there. Colby's going to motor into second with the double. And Sanders scores from second. Trade places there. Didn't hit it a ton, but found the right spot as the right fielder was playing over toward the gap. It was too far out there for Wilson to chase it down. So back-to-back doubles. It's now 10-0. Charlie Gardner at the plate. Here's the pitch to Charlie. He swings on the first pitch. Fly ball, shallow right field, racing in his fleeks and going to make the catch. Got under that one on the pop out. And it's 2 outs here in the inning. Rebels have plated 4 more. House with the chance to do more damage. Jarrett at the plate. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Runner takes off for third. Colby makes it to third. Throw goes into left field, and he'll score. The ball was in the dirt. Smith took off for second on the wild pitch, and then ends up scoring on the error. 11-0 now. Pitch missed high and away. And this one upstairs. Still hadn't been the sharpest game in this contest, but Rebels have executed a little better than in game 1. I got off to a rugged start in that one. 4-pitch walk, and we're going to have a runner, as here comes Langley back out to run for House. With Britton Salisbury coming to the plate. Pitcher comes set, Scoggins comes home and misses low. Still in the bottom of the third inning here. Sala with 11 runs on just 5 hits in this contest. As they have taken advantage of 10 free passes issued by Hugo pitching. As the pickoff unsuccessful. Here's the next one. This one swung on. Soft liner, drops in front of the second baseman. He'll go to the bag and get the force. Langley was racing down there. Made it a close play, but they managed to get the out on the fielder's choice. Scroggins to Worthy. And that ends the third. For the Rebels, 5 runs, 3 hits, an error, and 1 left. We move to the fourth. Going to have a new pitcher for Silo when we come back. So, welcome back as we go to the fourth inning. Going to have some defensive changes for the Rebels here as they lead 11-0. And Jory Allen is on the mound. His first pitch, low for a ball. Cord Standridge behind the plate now, and that one missed. 2-0. Here's a pitch fouled back and out of play by Worthy. Colby Worthy at the plate for Hugo. And that one, breaking ball and just a little bit low from Allen. 3-1 count, and the next one swung on. That one's golfed out into left field for a base hit. Throw coming to second, trying to reach it with the stand-up double, and looked like the tag was there as that time Worthy went in standing, and close play at second, called safe.
I had a feeling he was out for a second.
Well, he went in instead of sliding. He would have definitely been safe on a slide, but he went in standing, and Salisbury applied the tag, but they said just a little late. Here's the next batter, and Wilson watches strike called. So Hugo threatening for its first run of the day with the runner at second, nobody out. As that pitch gets away to the backstop, but staying at second base was the base runner. Worthy out there at second. Hugo has the leadoff on. Here's Allen's next pitch. It's fouled back. So 1-2 the count. And this pitch is inside for a ball. Two from Allen, and that's a breaking ball that drops into the dirt. Count goes 3-2. And then payoff pitch from Jory is upstairs, ball 4. So 2 aboard with nobody out. Beecham worked the first 3 innings and cruised through those. Faced 11 total batters in the 3 innings. No runs, 1 hit. He struck out 4 and walked 3. This one from Allen bounces in the dirt to the backstop. Runners are going to advance with Coulter at the plate, and 2 in scoring position for Hugo. On the wild pitch. 1-0, that one stays high. And that one low from Allen. It's 3-0. And that one's low as well. It's a 4-pitch walk. Eddie Jeffcoat headed to the mound. So a leadoff double and a pair of walks, and we're going to have a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Rebels looks like maybe maybe Braden Hill coming to the mound from first base, and I think that's what's going to happen here. So Braden Hill headed to the mound to inherit a bases loaded, nobody out jam. Silo leading 11-0 here in the fourth. Braden's making his fourth appearance, all in relief. 4 2/3 innings. He has allowed 7 runs, 6 earned on 8 hits. Struck out 2, walked 4. See if he can work out of this situation. See, the new first baseman is going to be Bryce Vandenberg. So Vandenberg on to play first. Everything else remains the same for the Rebels. It's going to be Scoggins at the plate. James Scoggins. And the first pitch from Hill, and it's down Broadway for strike 1. Here's the next one from Braden. Swung on. This one is pulled into foul ground, high and out of play. Count 0-2 now to Scoggins. Next one, and it's strike 3 called on the outside corner. Scoggins checked his swing, and it was a called strike. So Hill gets the first out via strikeout. Brings Arrieta to the plate. Bottom part of the Hugo order up. Pitch from Hill, and there's a strike call. Giovanni Arrieta. And there's a breaking ball, strike 2. 0-2 here to Arrieta. And the next one for Braden. Swing and a miss. Got him on the outside corner. So there's 2 strikeouts. Back-to-back in relief for Hill. See if he can work out of this unscathed. It's headed to the plate now, Santillan. And a swing and miss on the fastball. I mentioned Santillan, a couple of RBIs on the season and limited at-bats. Here's the next one, and just missed off the corner. Count evens at 1-1. Next one is a breaking ball, strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got the strikeout. 3 Ks for Braden Hill in relief. Just filled up the strike zone to get out of that bases loaded, no out jam. And we go to the bottom of the fourth with the Rebels up 11-0. Bottom of the fourth inning coming up here from Silo today. As the Rebels work out of another bases loaded situation, Hugo still unable to dent the scoreboard. Silo won the opener 14-0. And let's see, we're going to have a pinch hitter here to start the fourth. Looks like Kelton Teal will be the leadoff batter. And Scoggin back out there on the mound after coming on in relief in that 5-run third, and first pitch upstairs for a ball. This one up and in. 2-0 the count. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Silo this inning. Next pitch swung on and popped foul and out of play. Rebels headed for win number 7 in District 3A8 play. As I mentioned to us, put them halfway through the district schedule, and they've played way more games than a lot of the teams in district. Idabel just 2 district contests thus far. So that pitch missed for a ball. Here's the 3-1 to Teal, and it's upstairs, ball 4. A leadoff walk. And chalk up another free pass to the Rebels in this one. 11th of the day in this contest. Brayton Hill, the next batter, who came on in relief with outstanding work to finish that last inning. Here's the first pitch popped up to center field and caught out there by Fleeks for the out. Brings Jackson Beza to the plate. And he watches that one upstairs for a ball. Swings on that pitch, headed to left field, but coming in, Coulter makes the grab. So Beza flies out to left. His first at bat of this contest. And here's Sam Mendenhall. Sam at the plate. Breaking ball. Drops in for a strike called. Scoggin checks the runner at first. And the pitch home. Another slow curve. It's in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Throw to second. And out at second base. Teal tried to late break and gets thrown out at second to end the inning. So the Rebels go scoreless in the fourth. On to the fifth. Silo 3 outs away from a doubleheader sweep today. Back with more on SiloRebels.tv. So on to the 5th. Rebels 3 outs away from finishing this up. And Braden Hill back out on the mound. He rocks and fires. A strike called. Or a swing and a miss, excuse me. As the batter's Keith at the plate. 9-1-2 in the order. This one, check swing, just got a piece of it. Dribbler in front of the plate, fielded there by Hill, and he'll throw him out. Well, first one that's put one in play against Hill. Braden throws him out, 1-3. And there's one out. Fleeks coming to the plate, and now he's looking for another bat. Different bat here. Hill rocks and fires. There's a check swing. Another dribbler back to Hill, and back-to-back comebackers. There's 2 gone. Now, if that happens 3 times in a row, Asher.
It's kind of just like a drill now.
Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Gillian, the last hope for Hugo to keep this going. He'll swing on this one. Ground ball to short. Fielded there by Sanders. Scooped up to throw over in time, and that's the ball game.
3 times in a row at first. But that wasn't at the same place, though.
So Hill finishes it off with 2 perfect innings of relief to end it. And the Rebels win it today in Game 2, 11-0, and sweep the doubleheader by a combined score of 25-0 over Hugo in this district twin bill here at Silo today. Couple of run rules for the Rebels on the mound. Blaine Beecham, the freshman, got the start, and he worked 3 innings. Picks up the win. No runs, 1 hit. Struck out 4, walked 3. Picks up the win. Jory Allen faced 3 batters in relief. And then Braden Hill retired the final 6. No runs, no hits. And he struck out 3 to finish it off on the mound for the Rebels. Let's see, offensively, Silo ends up with just 5 hits in the game, but they took advantage of a plethora of free passes. Of those 5 hits, 4 of those went for doubles. Zane Sander had a double, 2 RBIs. Colby Smith had a double, 1 RBI. Jared House, had a double and 2 RBIs. Gabe Hernandez a double and 1 RBI. The other hit came from Landon Langley, who drove in 2 in the contest. So Silo now improves on the season to 9-2 overall, 7-0 in district play, and atop the District 3A8 standings. And they will be back in action on Thursday in the Rattan tournament, taking on Class B powerhouse Tupelo in the first game, and we're going to be there, Asher, for that one. Yep. Thursday at 4 p.m. The scheduled start time should be a good one. The Rebels and Tupelo, and a Silo victory would probably set up a Fall State Championship rematch with Rattan in the tournament semifinals on Friday night from the Rattan tournament. So we'll be there for that. Next home action for the Rebels comes up on Monday when Idabel comes to town for district matchup. And don't forget, we'll have Lady Rebel softball next week as well, and when they return home to take on Kiowa on Tuesday. So that's going to do it. Rebels sweep the doubleheader, 14-0 and 11-0. Here from Billy Jack Bowen Field. For our man, Asher Ludwig, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long and good night here from Silo.